welcome to the first episode of Mockup Mondays for 2020. I hope that you all are having a good year so far, and I hope that I can help you in your business. This first episode of Mockup Mondays is going to be a little bit different, and the content is going to be a little bit different going here on out. So what I was doing last year, as you may know, is I was dropping basically like speed videos. And this year going forward, what I want to do is I want to still put out the same type of content, but I want to explain how I got to the conclusion that I got to. And so basically, that's what I'll be doing. So this first episode is going to be me featuring a personal trainer's brand. And I felt like it was fitting to do the personal trainer's brand because of basically it's the new year. You have people that are trying to accomplish their New Year's resolutions, and I think that it's a great time for like fitness trainers to basically, you know, get themselves out there and start to make money. And so this is the time for you guys. If you're a personal trainer, I hope that this information can help you. If you are not doing it at this point, then you're kind of like already missing out, but you still have another chance because income tax is coming and all of that, and people are gonna try to do some, you know, try to get themselves in shape, and they're gonna be looking for fitness trainers. And so hopefully this information can help you. So with that being said, quick disclaimer, I will not be doing any cursing in my episodes and none of my content that I'll be producing. And the reason why is because, like, I know that you may be a parent of a child, and you may want your child to look at this content as well. And so I think that, you know, to try to help, you know, the little kids that's coming up, I think that it's important for us to carry ourselves accordingly. And so with that being said, I am super excited to jump into this episode. And if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's work. All right. So as I pull up my screen, you can basically see the finished product, which is, you know, the website and everything that, you know, my ideas that I had for the website. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I came up with the actual vision for the website, and then I'm going to talk about the website. And so as we get into it, let me share my screen of Dex and let's get to it. So the first thing that I would want to do when I'm doing a website is I want to know the story, and then I want to know your why. And basically the reason why I want to know your story and I want to know your why is because I want to be able to help you portray who you are and what you do and why you do it. And the same would go for you. You should want to be able to explain who you are and what you're doing and why you're doing it. And so the first thing we do is we start off with, like I say, his story. And so the name of the company is called Al Flex Personal Training. So Al's story is he was a football star with a promising future that was injured in a game during his freshman year in college. The reason why Al loves to do what he's doing is because he loves to help men become the best version of themselves that they can be. All right, so we have a story, and now we have a why. And all of this is going to tie in to the website once we start designing the website, and I'll show you how. The next thing is a slogan. I think that when you have something that you can basically live up to, or when you have something that you can basically say, this is what I stand on, I think that is very good for a business to have. And I think that it helps the business when it comes down to like finding people that would basically feel how you feel. And so the slogan for Al Flex is be a better you. That's what he stands on. So we'll go to the next thing. And the next thing is the business focus and the business name. The business's focus is helping men get fit and live healthy. The name is, like I said, Al Flex Personal Training. And so now we have the focus, we have the name. The next thing, things needed to operate. So in my case, and this would be a quick tip for anybody that is a personal trainer. the thing that you would need to do is, or the thing that I would try to focus on is my online presence, and as well as my local presence, so basically when you're doing it online, you can capture so many different people, and you can do so many different things, and you won't necessarily have to even be in the room or in the space, because you can do it digitally. So what I said for Al Flex is things needed to operate would be a camera, a wireless or a wired microphone, a gym membership, and basic exercise tools. So with the camera, like you can get all of your footage. With the microphones, you got to have some clean audio, and I think that it's very important if you're going to be doing like personal training for people, and if you're going to be doing it online, to have some crisp audio. The audio is one of the most important things, because like if you have like a lot of air and all of that type of stuff, like that kind of like deters people from even listening to what you have to say. And then crisp visuals, those are good, because everybody loves something crisp. So I would say that that's important. Now here's a quick tip. If you already have a camera and you're trying to decide what type of microphone to get, like should I get a wireless mic or should I get a wired mic? A wireless mic is good. It's great to be exact, but you can get a wired microphone, hook it up to your phone, and then record in your voice notes, and then just sync the lips together after you finish recording, and you editing your video and post, and you'll still have some clean audio from that. So I would say, man, that would be what I would do if I was in that position where it's like I need some audio to be able to put my videos together. The next thing would be describe your business. Who is your target customer, and how will customers find you? So in this case, I said Al Flex is a personal trainer. Al Flex personal trainer is a fitness trainer that helps men get fit and live healthy lives. So who is your target customer? It's men that are ready to get in shape and make living healthy a lifestyle. How will these customers find you? I said through my marketing and advertising efforts. So everything that I'm doing right now is building up to how I'm going to present the information on my website. And so for me, all of this is important, and for you, it's important as well. We have to make sure that everything that we're doing is going to help everything else that we're doing. And so if you're doing it right, everything that you're doing and to lead up to your website, it should go to your social media, it should go to your advertising. Everything should kind of like spill over to one another, and I'll show you how. So the next thing that we're going to focus on is the differences between the marketing and your advertising. So in marketing, the biggest intent is normally just to get exposure. You want to try to build like awareness, and the biggest expense most of the time is like time. So when you're marketing, the marketing is like basically like the videos that you're going to be dropping, like the tutorials for Al Flex in his case. So that's the marketing part. Now the advertising part is you exchanging money to try to bring back more money. Now it kind of it does cross, because like in advertising you do want to get exposure, and in marketing sometimes you do have to pay, but it's two key differences. And like I say, the thing to keep in mind is when you're marketing, basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to build up awareness, and like I say, most of the times it is basically the time that you're investing. In advertising, again, is normally I'm trying to spend money to make money. If you're a personal trainer, the biggest thing that you should really be worrying about is your marketing, because you can take the marketing, you can use your marketing efforts and you can put that towards your advertising. And so like you should really be focusing on the marketing efforts at first, and then repurposing it for your advertising. So for my marketing efforts, I will record tutorials client journeys and success stories behind the scenes for my YouTube and my social media. I will also start a meetup that helps men in group settings. These are my marketing efforts. For my advertising efforts, I will repurpose client journeys and tutorials on social media and YouTube. I will also advertise group sessions on Groupon. And so basically, like I just said, it's spilling over to everything else. So I have my free group sessions that I might throw every month, right? And then I have my Groupon sessions that I may do every quarter. But at the same time, both of these are helping me achieve my goal. When I do my meetups, what I would do is I would record every single meetup that we do, and then I would use that eventually to advertise, because it'll be great footage if you have, just say like a group of people, a group of men that are at your meetup, and they're exercising, they're busting a sweat, and they're doing what they got to do. That's great footage, great marketing. So that would be one of the things I would try to focus on. The next thing is, what will you sell and what services will be offered? So for me, in your case, or in Al Flex's case, I would sell workout related products like t-shirts, water bottles, wristbands, and more. And then for the services that would be offered, it would be training courses, it would be one-on-one training, and it would be group training. These would be the things that I would really try to like focus on when it comes down to how I'm going to present, the brand. The last thing is, what will you need to get started? So a logo, we know that you're going to need a logo. A website, you're going to need a website, a photo shoot or a camera, and I'm going to need a microphone. So quick tip with the logo, if you don't know how to design a logo, just do a text-based logo. If you don't know how to do a website, just keep it simple, keep it plain. Don't try to do anything extravagant. If you don't know how to do, which I didn't put it on here, but if you don't know how to do like graphics, then just do photos. Just use the photos from a photo shoot, or if you're doing your own photos, just use those photos for your website. And then your microphone, like I say, you can do a wireless or you can do a wired. Wireless if you have the budget, wired if you're kind of like on a tight budget, and you can go from there. Now, how do I stand out from the competition? So I'm going to specialize. I'm going to try to collab with other personal trainers. I'll put a lot of effort into producing high quality videos, and I'll post meal plans or foods to eat for certain goals. So the biggest or the best thing that you can do when you're in a saturated market, and I think like personal training is a saturated market, but the best thing that you can do when you're in that type of market is specialize. And so in my case, the thing that I would be like really trying to specialize in is basically helping men from beginner stage to intermediate stage. And I'm not going to try to like veer off from that. So basically what I'm saying is like, I'm not going to try to help you get ready for no Mr. Olympia or some big type of like competition. Like, I'm not going to help you do that. But what I will do is I'll help you basically get yourself in shape and live healthy. The other thing, like I say, that I would try to do is like collaborating. So it's a great way to try to get yourself known, to try to get yourself out there, and really try to get your, some additional content that may be different from, content that you may normally post with collaborating with other personal trainers. And putting a lot of effort into like producing high quality videos. The reason why is because, like I say, you can use those videos to repurpose, and you can use them to build up a course and sell the course, and that can be used for the events that you may throw. And it's all types of benefits from getting high quality video. And the meal plans, this is a big one. I think that a lot of personal trainers, you guys don't do meal plans, but just say if you linked up and you collab with a dietitian, this person can tell you, okay, this is what you would need for X, Y, and Z, and you could put something together that coincides with the goals that you already have for the clients your potential clients that you're trying to meet up with, which is, helping them from the beginning to intermediate, which would be, losing weight, gaining weight, or, just trying to live a healthier lifestyle. I think that's great for that, right? So those will be some things to consider. All right, now the last thing is going to the website. So just a few minutes ago, I was saying, if you don't know how to do your own logos, that it would be great for you to basically just do a text-based logo. And as you can see, that's what I exercise. Like, I didn't try to do anything like too special. I just went with a clean text-based logo. This font is called a serif font, or not a serif, but a sans serif font, I should say. And basically, it's like a modern font. It's a font that is very, very being put in use at this point a lot. And so it looks good, it feels good, it can go on your clothes, it can go on your products, it can go on your social media and your marketing efforts. It can go on anything, and it's gonna look good. So as we walk through this whole website process, and I explain exactly how I would approach the website, I hope that you can get some understanding from it. So on the home page, you have about Al Flex, right? Now, this is a banner, but you can see it says watch now. And so basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to explain to you exactly who Al Flex is, what he's about, and I'm trying to get you to be in his world, basically, is what I would be trying to do with the video. I want you to know who I am. I want you to know my story, and I want you to know my why. That would be the first thing that you would see on the website. The next thing is the workouts. So like I said in the previous slide, I'm not gonna try to do anything outside of helping you build your foundation. And so that should be portrayed on the website. So as you can see, you got your chest, you have your core, and you have your arms. These are your foundations. You don't see anything outside of that. And so that's good. And then something that's important to me is the meetups. So as you can see, I have another banner and it says Meetup Group Fit. And basically that's so I can get the footage for my marketing efforts and then for my advertising efforts as well. The next thing that we have is the shop section of the website, and you have your gear, you got the meal plans, and then you have your courses. And like I say, like in that plan, that is what we wanted to do. And so now we're trying to execute that on the website, and we're trying to make sure that we execute it to the best of our ability. The next thing that we have is a contact form. So as you can see, it says, need one-on-one training, need a question answered, fill out the form below. We want to make it easy for your potential client to get in touch with you. You want to make it easy for, the person who is like coming here for the first time to get an answer, to get a question answered by you. And so these things are important. Now, let me explain to you why it's important as far as like with the, let's go to the meetup, for example, right? For my meetup, what I may do is, after you click the join now button, it may take you to a calendar, right? And that calendar is going to put you in and it's going to fill, that spot for you. And it might have like an email address. Now, once you fill out the form for the email address, now I got you in my email list. So now what I can do is every time I drop a video, I can send it to you. And I'll keep doing that because what I want to do is I want to stay on top of your mind. That should be your goal every time that you do a video, or, whenever you create your website or whatever you're trying to do, your marketing efforts, it should be to stay on top of somebody's mind. And it should be trying to build that relationship. So that would be the thing that I would do. Like I say, my meal plans, I want to make sure that my meal plans go for, the specific target of men that I'm looking for. And like I said in the previous slide, or in the beginning, the person that I'm trying to look for is the man that is basically trying to get fit and trying to live a healthier life. And so I hope that this helps someone. I hope that this helps you, not just someone. I hope that this helps you in your journey to, building up your clientele, building up your website, or doing whatever it is that you're trying to do. And if you need any type of information or any type of help, you can give us a call at 904-513-0151. And just on a side note, all of the information that I came up with to try to present to you in this video came from a book that I helped co-write called How to Jumpstart Your Business to Success. And what I would like for you to do is purchase the book or download the book. It is a lot of information in this book that can help you achieve the goals that you may be trying to achieve. And I'll say this, any goal that you're trying to achieve is going to take the planning out first. It was very easy for me to put together this website because I knew in the beginning exactly what I was trying to do. And so just keep that in mind. Whenever you're trying to, build up your brand, you want to make sure that you already have things planned out and mapped out. So once you start trying to execute, you can execute without the least struggle. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, my name is Al Smith. I am the creative director with graphic design company Think New here in Jacksonville, Florida. And this has been an episode of Mockup Mondays. Until next week, until next Monday, take care.